Man, fabulous. And that's that Prada bodysuit?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, yeah. That's right. Spend all my money, mama. For real. I want you to.
And I'm doing it too.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm getting every dime.
Every dime. There you go. Yes,
Yo, look at her teeth, y'all.
darling.
Yes, darling. Yes, darling. This is Janice Combs, the diabolical evil villain that is behind Sean Combs.
Don't she look beautiful?
She looks like...
Diddy's mum has spoken out after the latest developments in his case, saying he's not a monster and the allegations are lies. A reminder, Sean Combs was arrested on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering last month. Diddy's mum says he's made mistakes in the past, as we all have, but that he's not the monster they've painted him out to be. Janice Combs also said...
What's up? I am Shailene. What's going on? Everybody make sure to hit the like button, drop your city in the chat. Let's see who is all in here. Drop your city in the chat and let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at.
It was agonizing to watch the world turn against my son so quickly and easily over lies and misconceptions. Janice argued that one lie referencing the hotel abuse didn't mean he was guilty of all the other repulsive allegations and the grave charges leveled against him.
I come to you today as a mother that is devastated and profoundly saddened by the allegations made against my son, Sean Combs. It is heartbreaking to see my son.
So, of course, y'all already know this is what Janice Combs, she wrote a whole letter getting mad or being mad at the public for talking mess about her baby. But y'all already know, for those who already know, I've been talking about Janice Combs for a minute. So we're going to literally break down Janice Combs to the most common denominator. So let me back this up a little bit because I want to show this little part right here. This part right here is hilarious. I had to rewind it a little bit.
Man, fabulous. And that's that Prada bodysuit? Oh my God, yeah. That's right. Spend all my money, mama.
What's up, Brown Sugar? What's going on? K Monet, what's going on?
For real. I want you to.
And I'm doing it too.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm getting every dime.
Every dime. There you go. Yes, darling. Don't she look beautiful?
I'll save some for you, though.
Diddy's mum...
I just want to know, why are her bottom teeth bigger than her top teeth? Why? Like... Why is her bottom teeth so much bigger than her top teeth? I ain't never seen that before.
Don't she look beautiful?
I'll save some for you, though.
Diddy's mum has spoken out after the latest developments in his case, saying he's not a monster and the allegations are lies. A reminder, Sean Combs was arrested on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering last month. Diddy's mum says he's made mistakes in the past, as we all have, but that he's not the monster they've painted him out to be. Janice Combs also said it was agonizing to watch the world turn against my son so quickly and easily over lies and misconceptions. Janice argued that one lie referencing the hotel abuse didn't mean he was guilty of all the other repulsive allegations and the grave charges leveled against him.
I come to you today as a mother that is devastated and profoundly saddened by the allegations made against my son, Sean Combs. It is heartbreaking to see my son judged not for the truth, but for a narrative created out of lies. To bear witness what seems to be like a public lynching of my son before he has any opportunity to prove his innocence is a pain too unbearable to put into words. Like every human being, my son deserves to have his day in court, to finally share his side and to prove his innocence. I am not here to portray my son as perfect, because he is not. He has made mistakes in his past, as we all have. My son may not have been entirely truthful about certain things, such as denying he has ever gotten violent with an ex-girlfriend when the hotel surveillance showed otherwise. Sometimes the truth and a lie become so closely intertwined that it becomes terrifying to admit one part of the story, especially when that truth is outside the norm or is too complicated to be believed. This is why I believe my son's legal team opted to settle the ex-girlfriend's lawsuit instead of contesting it until the end, resulting in a ricochet effect as the federal government used this decision against my son by interpreting it as an admission of guilt. It is important to recognize that none of us, regardless of our status, are immune to fear or mistakes.
So right there. So some of you may say, well, this is what, somebody's mom is supposed to do. And, I'm not mad at that. That's understandable. But this human being or this piece of crap, depending on who you are, is not the typical mother. I even heard that she's not the mother at all She's the aunt of Diddy, and his mother actually passed away with his dad because y'all know how his dad passed away. He was murked by gangs. So we'll talk about that in a minute, though.
Being entirely straightforward about
What's up, Layla?
one issue does not mean my son is guilty of the repulsive allegations and the grave charges leveled against him. Many individuals who were wrongfully convicted and later exonerated had their freedom taken from them, not because they were guilty of the crimes they were accused of, but because they didn't fit the image of what society considers to be a good person. History has shown us
They didn't fit the image of what society fits. Really? That's what we doing? That's what we doing? Really? Come on, man.
Society considers to be a good person.
What we seen in that video, nobody would think is a good person. Are you kidding me? But we're gonna slow roast. We're gonna slow roast her. We're gonna slow roast her a little bit, though. I'm not even gonna get too mad.
Many individuals who were wrongfully convicted and later exonerated had their freedom taken from them, not because they were guilty of the crimes they were accused of, but because they didn't fit the image of what society considers to be a good person.
No. You go to prison, especially federal prison, because you did something. Stop it.
History has shown us how individuals can be wrongfully convicted due to their past actions or mistakes. Watching the world make jokes and laugh at my son's life crumbling before our eyes is something I can never forget. It is truly agonizing to watch the world turn against my son so quickly and easily over lies and misconceptions.
I can only speak personally. I never liked Diddy because I knew Diddy did what he did to Biggie and Tupac. I never liked Diddy.
Without ever.
Anybody? What's up, friend? Did y'all have any inkling that Diddy was this terrible person a long time ago? Like, say yes or no in the chat. And drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat and let me know where you at. Did y'all have any inkling of Diddy being this terrible person? I knew, well, had an idea that Diddy was a piece of crap years ago. I used to talk about how Fabulous was a piece of crap. My other Instagram page got deleted, but yeah, that whole little crew, Diddy, Fabulous, that whole little crew, I didn't like.
Hearing his side or affording him the opportunity to present his side. These lies thrown at him are motivated by those seeking a financial gain and not justice. These individuals saw how quickly my son's civil legal team settled his ex-girlfriend's lawsuit, so they believe they can receive a quick payday by falsely accusing my son. False allegations of sexual assault thwart true victims of sexual violence from getting the justice they deserve. To make matters worse, the federal government is now using these lies to prosecute my son. This injustice has been unbearable for our family. The worst.
This justice has been unbearable for my family. Let me tell you something about your family, Ms. Combs. F your family. F you, F Diddy, F your grown grandkids, and I'll even say F Kim Porter, because the only reason why we're talking about Kim Porter is because her ass is dead. Kim Porter was sitting right next to Diddy when he got all this stuff done to Biggie and Tupac, and probably like 15, 20 other people. So your whole family, except for the small children, can kiss our asses. Everybody except for the small children. What are you talking about? Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. I know I'm trying not to say it as much, but everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button so we can send this video out to more people. We're at 200 people now. We got to get to 2,000 people, but I need you to hit the like button, because if all 200 of you hit the like button right now, this video will grow to 2,000 people. It happens on a normal basis. So if you could hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it.
part of this ordeal is watching my beloved son be stripped of his dignity, not for what he did, but for what people choose to believe about him. I ask his supporters, fans, colleagues, friends, and the public to not judge him before you've had the chance to hear his side. I beg you to think about those who have been wrongfully persecuted, to remember that not everyone who has made mistakes in their lives deserves to have their entire existence judged by a single action or a few mistakes. My son is not a monster they have painted.
A single action. Really? A single action or a few mistakes? What about 30 years of actions? What about 30 years of non-mistakes? You tripping, little old lady? And why your ass ain't going to jail? Why you ain't going to jail?
Him to be. And he
Because just because she old don't mean nothing. Bill Cosby in jail, in prison, and he old. Why this little old bat ain't in prison too? What's up, Alicia?
He deserves the chance to tell his side. I can only pray that I am alive to see him speak the truth and be vindicated.
While Janice tried to do her best to raise Diddy, there were reports that she wasn't exactly on the straight and narrow. Janice has always claimed that back in the day, she was a teacher's assistant and a model, but there's no evidence to support that claim. We can't find any modeling campaigns or runway shows that she did, so it's kinda sus that she claims to be all that. However, what the streets are saying is that she was allegedly a madame. There were rumors that she allegedly helped organize fashion shows with models, if you catch my drift. But how did Janice get swept up with the cartels in the first place? Well, it all has to do with Diddy's father, Melvin Combs, who was involved in some pretty shady activities. It turns out that him getting exposed to those supposed fashion shows as a child wasn't the only thing that messed him up, because he was also allegedly exposed to the gang and life. So, apparently,
his dad was trash and his mom was trash. Well, his mom is trash.
Diddy was knee-deep in the scene from a young age, and it makes you wonder just how much his childhood was protected. His dad, Melvin Earl Combs, was tight with none other than Frank Lucas, who's basically a legend in the world of cartels. We're talking big-time dealers, the type who smuggled substances in coffins of dead servicemen. The movie American...
There are two pieces of information that I cannot stop thinking about, and now you guys have to think about it too. So yesterday at the press conference, the lawyer who's taking on these 120 new alleged victims of P. Diddy
with a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. Virtually all of us have somewhat the same issues with the opposite sex. But what if I told you the opposite sex isn't the reason why you're having all these problems? It may be the same sex. What am I talking about? And I'm talking to the ladies in particular, your mother. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. See, we can't expect women to just go out in the world and have these great, amazing relationships with men when she didn't have a great relationship with the person that birthed her. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. It's 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter, because we can't get proper communication being one-sided. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, and then she gets an opportunity to ask certain questions to you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, forgive their father, forgive what happened to them, and most importantly, hear her mother's side of the story that she never divulged to you, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. And I didn't just create this card game for you. I created this card game for all of us. Because when our women are at their best, we all are at our best. All of the resentment, the lack of being heard, but all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing.
up young women with some shady character.
Oh, where's the video? What happened? Oh, here it is.
So of 120, that's 66 of these
his childhood was protected. His dad, Melvin Earl Combs, was tight with none other than Frank Lucas, who's basically a legend in the world of cartels. We're talking big-time dealers, the type who smuggled substances in coffins of dead servicemen. The movie American...
There are two pieces of information that I cannot stop thinking about, and now you guys have to think about it too. So yesterday at the press conference, the lawyer who's taking on these 120 new alleged victims of P. Diddy said that 55%, so of 120, that's 66 of these people, reported the incidents to police or hospitals. The hospitals found that there were weird substances in many of these people's system, including the horse tranquilizers. Now, people in my comments were saying, how would a 9-year-old boy know what horse tranks are? That's going to be really hard to prove. But it's not like these are people who are coming out and saying, he gave me these substances. These are people who went to the hospital and this was found in their system, which brings me back to this next piece of information that fits along with this is when I went through that 14-page indictment, this very much stuck out to me. This section talked about the victims of the freak-off parties, and it says that Combs maintained control over those victims by using physical violence, but also promises of opportunities, right? He was telling them you're going to be a star. But he also used other coercive terms, including tracking their whereabouts.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. The likes are low. Everybody hit the like button. Somebody in here has not hit the like button, and it's you. So make sure you hit the like button, please.
Dictating their appearance and monitoring their hospital records.
That part
monitoring their medical records was part of his coercive tactics to be able to get away with this. So my question is, what do we think that means? Does this mean that these were all reported to the hospital, they found these drugs, but P. Diddy was able to pay off actual doctors? Because that is a nightmare. If there is medical staff that was involved with being coerced into letting this happen,
that part right there is absolutely nuts. And we're going to get deeper into his mom, but I just want y'all to see how far down this rabbit hole we've gotten and how much of a disgusting piece of crap this man is. And for his mom to turn around, because they were doing business together. A lot of the things that Diddy has done, or a lot of people that Diddy he screwed over, a lot of the financials are in his mom's name in order to protect Diddy, because he knew at some point, Diddy was going to end up going to jail.
that is absolutely a nightmare. I need to know. So my question is,
hold on, we gotta back that up. This is crazy.
What do we think that means? Does this mean that these were all reported to the hospital, they found these drugs, but P. Diddy was able to pay off actual doctors? Because that is a nightmare.
Can you imagine paying off doctors, paying off police officers, paying off your own mother? This is crazy.
If there is medical staff that was involved with being coerced into letting this happen, that is absolutely a nightmare. I need to know what exactly that means, that he was monitoring their medical records and that this many people had made reports to police and hospitals and nothing was done for 20 years.
Because listen, the streets are talking and they're saying Steve pimped out his daughter Lori to Diddy as payment for some favors that Diddy granted him. Now apparently Steve has been Diddy's henchman for a long time, helping him organize freak-offs and clean up after anything goes wrong. In exchange, Diddy gives Steve the invitation to the most exclusive Hollywood clubs. However, when Steve felt like he was losing Diddy, he allegedly put his daughter Lori to work and basically offered her up to Diddy. And there's supposed freak-off footage of Diddy and Lori that even the feds don't have yet. Now that Diddy Diddy is facing a very long time in prison, he's pulling out all the stops to get out, exposing every single person who ever contributed to his freak-offs. And Steve Harvey is now waiting around to find out if he's going down with Diddy's sinking ship. But does Diddy really have FL footage of Lori Harvey? And what was Steve's role in all this? Let's break it down. So Diddy is kind of known at this point for catching them young, if you know what I mean. So it's not always surprising every time he pops up with a new girlfriend or side piece that's decades younger than him. However, when pictures of Diddy and Lori Harvey started
Well, no. Any man who has money can show up with a female that's years younger than him. Like, no, that I'm not gonna let her go with that, because shoot, you might see me with a 25-year-old, 27-year-old. Like, no, we're not gonna do that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Going viral, the internet was shook, and not just because of the age gap. What really had jaws dropping to the ground was the fact that Lori was Steve Harvey's daughter. I mean, of all people, you would think Steve Harvey would do everything he could to.
Yeah, Steve Harvey's supposed to be Mr. Relationship. How is Mr. Relationship hoeing his own daughter out? You're Mr. Relationship advice, Steve Harvey. See, I ain't like Steve Harvey a long time ago. A long time ago, I did plenty of videos about Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's trash. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. To the new people who just came in, thank y'all for watching. Make sure to hit the like button as y'all come in if y'all forget. And please and thank you.
And his daughter from getting into certain circles, even though, well, she's an adult and she can date whoever she likes.
She's an adult. Why y'all talking about 14 and 19? She's an adult. Let's see. How old is Lori Harvey? As of right now, she's 27 years old. As of right now, she's 27 years old. So she's been an adult for 8 years.
But Diddy, come on now. And what made it even creepier was the fact that shortly before she was spotted with Diddy,
that they allegedly have evidence. Not only does it involve Kim's passing, but it also allegedly offers more insight into Diddy's freak-offs, like how his mom allegedly took part in his freak-offs. Girl, say what now?
Y'all heard that, right? And it gets worse. It gets worse. And back it up just a little bit. Make sure y'all heard that. But it gets even worse than that. Listen to what she says.
And what made it even creepier was the fact that shortly before she was spotted with Diddy,
that they allegedly have evidence. Not only does it involve Kim's passing, but it also allegedly offers more insight into Diddy's freak-offs, like how his mom allegedly took part in his freak-offs.
His mom allegedly took part in Diddy's freak-offs. Angela said 132 likes, and people here is 253. Come on, y'all, hit the like button. Thank you so much, Angela. Thank you so much.
Girls.
And I just learned how to give people a wrench, which makes people a moderator. I just found out after 2 freaking years. So raise your hand in the chat if you've been watching my channel for at least 6 months and you would like to be a moderator. Just say me, or put your hand up in the chat if you've been watching my channel for at least 6 months and you would like to be a moderator. Where's Terica at? Is Terica in here? Terica, are you in here? So raise your hand, say me. Okay. Gotcha. Wait, I don't know what that is. IHAE. What's IHAE?
Say what now?
Let's see. Well, shout out to y'all on Facebook. I think I can make, I don't know if I can make a Facebook person my moderator. It will have to be somebody on YouTube. But shout out to the people. What's up, Rachel?
Understand this situation, we need to go all the way back to Diddy's childhood. His father, Melvin Combs, was involved in some seriously shady stuff, and he was linked to Frank Lucas. Yes, that Frank Lucas, the man who inspired the movie American Gangster. Melvin was eventually unalived in what is believed to have been a botched deal when Diddy was only 3 years old. After Diddy's dad passed away, his mom Janice made sure to keep her 3-year-old away from the rough side of life. When he turned 12, she moved him and his sister out of Harlem to Mount Vernon, New York. She worked several jobs to make sure Diddy could attend a private school. Speaking about this, he said, "Until I was 12, I lived in Harlem. Then we moved to Mount Vernon, New York. That was mom's way of getting us out of the inner city after my father was killed. But my grandmother lived in Harlem, so I went back and forth. I remember the simple things about Mount Vernon, grass, trees, and being able to play baseball. In Harlem, there was no little league, no front yard with grass, but the neighborhood was multicultural, so that broadened my horizon. In a 2006 interview with Oprah, Diddy opened up about how he found out the real story behind his dad's death. Despite his mom's best efforts to keep it under wraps, Diddy did some digging and uncovered the truth himself. He said, "She tried to protect me. My father was a hustler who sold drugs. During his time, that was the way out of Harlem, either that or playing basketball. My mother didn't want me to follow in his footsteps, so she was selective about which truth she told me. My father was in the army and he owned a limousine service and he died in a car accident. Actually, he was shot in a car. But even as a kid, I put two and two together. I noticed that guys from the streets in Harlem always seem to know my family's last name. I used to run with your father, they tell me. All my uncles were street hustlers as well." You might think with his dad's tough fate and his mom's sacrifices, working two jobs and nearly burying herself in debt to send him to a fancy Catholic school, that Diddy would stay on the straight and narrow, steering clear of any messy drug life, right? Well, it turns out that wasn't quite the case. Even at his private Catholic school, Diddy somehow found himself rubbing shoulders with the wrong crowd. Reports say he struck up a tight friendship with Andrew Campos, a member of the notorious Gambino crime family of La...
Whoa. Okay, so this is a little new right here. This is new information right here. Hold on, let me back it up a little bit. Y'all gonna be mad, but hold on.
Diddy gives Steve the invitation. They had jaws drop into the ground.
her 3-year-old away from the rough side of life. When he turned 12, she moved him and his sister out of Harlem to Mount Vernon, New York. She worked several jobs to make sure Diddy could attend a private school. Speaking about this, he said, "Until I was 12, I lived in Harlem. Then we moved to Mount Vernon, New York. That was mom's way of getting us out of the inner city after my father was killed. But my grandmother lived in Harlem, so I went back and forth. I remember the simple things about Mount Vernon, grass, trees, and being able to play baseball. In Harlem, there was no little league, no front yard with grass, but the neighborhood was multicultural, so that broadened my horizon." In a 2006 interview with Oprah, Diddy opened up about how he found out the real story behind his dad's death. Despite his mom's best efforts to keep it under wraps, Diddy did some digging and uncovered the truth himself. He said, "She tried to protect me. My father was a hustler who sold drugs. During his time, that was the way out of Harlem, either that or playing basketball.
All right, y'all listen to this part.
My mother didn't want me to follow in his footsteps, so she was selective about which truth she told me. My father was in the army and he owned a limousine service and he died in a car accident. Actually, he was shot in a car. But even as a kid, I put two and two together. I noticed that guys from the streets in Harlem always seem to know my family's last name."
So his mom told him he passed away in a car accident, apparently. Okay, got it.
"I used to run with your father," they tell me. All my uncles were street hustlers as well. You might think with his dad's tough fate and his mom's sacrifices, working two jobs and nearly burying herself in debt to send him to a fancy Catholic school, that Diddy would stay on the straight and narrow, steering clear of any messy drug life, right? Well, it turns out that wasn't quite the case. Even at his private Catholic school, Diddy somehow found himself rubbing shoulders with the wrong crowd. Reports say he struck up a tight friendship with Andrew Campos, a member of the notorious Gambino crime family of La Cosa Nostra. They even played football together at St. Michael's and kept the bond strong after graduation. Child Diddy has been determined to be bad for a long time. From the sounds of it, his mom probably had a role to play in it as well. See, Janice claimed to be a model and a teacher's assistant back in the day, but the streets are calling that BS. And now, with all the skeletons tumbling out of Diddy's closet, there's talk that his mom Janice might have schooled him in some shady business. Despite claims she was a model, there's no trace of her modeling gigs. Instead, whispers suggest she was more into organizing fashion shows, if you know what I mean. Rapper Mace also hinted that Diddy's mom knew more than she let on, and that she was allegedly enabling his behavior.
Yo, I did it. Told my you want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name.
Looking back now, a lot of things are starting to make sense, like this weird video that Diddy posted of him and his mom. It was weird of him to show off his mom's body like that. And did y'all catch the part where he said his mom was getting an IV drip with him? Well, in the federal indictment documents.
So I want to show y'all this, because to me, this is kind of weird, showing off his mom's body.
Man, fabulous. And that's that Prada bodysuit.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, yeah. That's right. Spend
So that's kind of
all my money, mama. For real. I want you to.
And I'm doing it too.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm getting every dime.
Every dime. There you go. Yes, darling.
yeah. So she's kind of weird.
Yo, I did it. Told my he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name.
Looking back now, a lot of things are starting to make sense, like this weird video that Diddy posted of him and his mom. It was weird of him to show off his mom's body like that. And did y'all catch the part where he said his mom was getting an IV drip with him? Well, in the federal indictment documents that were released by the feds, they revealed that Diddy and the freak-off victims typically got IVs to recover after freak-offs. And I know y'all noticed her white nails. In Cassie's lawsuit, she claimed that Diddy forced her to wear white nail polish before freak-offs. And the comment about how his mom can touch the floor with her palms, yeah, fans are putting two and two together, and it looks like Mama Combs just might have been getting freaky with her son, which is just wild to think about. But given the rumors about her past and the things that she has allegedly been enabling her son to do, should we really be surprised? Child, this is some wild stuff, and fans commented. It sounded like his mama on payroll for one of his S-workers. OMG. That ain't his mom, that's his madam. His mother has always been questionable to me. She gives me really bad vibes. And she knew she didn't care as long.
The lawsuit filed by Lil Rod included a reference to Justin, who was accused of assisting Diddy in the process of locating young women. After the video was released, Ava disappeared, leaving behind just short photos of herself and Jesse and Delilah, who are Diddy's twin kids. Due to Diddy's history of an attitude towards women and their inability
Sorry about this being so loud. I didn't notice it was so loud.
To connect with him. Several fans have hypothesized that Diddy's daughter went missing as a result of this behavior. Gene Dill, who had previously served as Diddy's bodyguard.
Everybody drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Everybody drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Spam the chat with popcorn emojis. Let's go. Spam the chat with popcorn emojis.
Answered the rumors that speculated about suspicious behavior directed against Ava. The claims were not directly addressed by him, however. He did insinuate that everyone in the industry is aware of how insane Diddy is. However, he stated that the company is aware of Diddy's behavior, and that these rumors have been going about for a considerable amount of time. Jimmy is still entirely unmentioned. The media is simply shutting down any discussion of him. This is the case despite the accusations and everything else that has been said. At the moment, Ava is fighting with allegations that she had assistance in evading Diddy. Ava was aware of the alleged maltreatment of women by Diddy, which is not surprising given the circumstances. This is a bad scenario, and Diddy's decision to make his white adopted daughter feel embarrassed by asking her to relive her adoption story only added gasoline to the flames. This is a terrible issue. During the time that they were making fun of and laughing at her, Diddy and his relatives joined in. Rumors that Madonna engaged in the trafficking of children from other countries are currently being investigated by the authorities. The footage is not only unnerving, but it also gives the impression that there is more going on with Diddy than initially appears. There is a fascinating air of mystery surrounding her experiences as a result of the recent hints that dropped concerning hidden family secrets. She grabs the public's curiosity and promotes speculation about the nuances of life within a high-profile family. Additionally, she does this by encouraging supposition. The mysterious stance being taken makes me think about identity, loyalty, and the challenges that come with being famous that are often not seen. Some might see her unwillingness to talk as a step towards understanding and healing, which brings up the point that some family memories are very deep and are just waiting for the right time to be shared. Fans are still waiting for more information to become clear. When we realized how convoluted celebrity families are, this was a turning point in our understanding of the situation. What are your thoughts on the matter? Post your thoughts in the comments section below.
Hold on, I got something else, y'all. I forgot all about a video that I haven't sent to myself. All right, so we haven't even gotten close to how nasty his mother is. Let's go a little farther. Which one is it? This one?
Combs said all of the allegations are false against Diddy. Janice Combs was allegedly very involved and knew exactly what Diddy was doing. So do you guys remember right before Cassie's lawsuit dropped, November 2023, Diddy randomly decided to give back publishing rights to his artists, but that allegedly came with an NDA that they could never speak about anything that happened between Diddy, Janice Combs, Justin Combs, Sony, and more. And Aubrey O'Day spoke about this.
And in order to get that, I have to release him for any claims or wrongdoings.
But not only release him, but release his mother of wrongdoings also.
Or actions prior to the date of the release. I have to sign an NDA that I will never disparage Puff, Bad Boy, Janice Combs, or Justin Combs' music, or EMI, or Sony ever in public.
You're telling me that Diddy had a change of heart 2 months before Cassie dropped her lawsuit, and he decided to get back all of his artist publishing rights that he's had for years.
But keep in mind that why is the NDA connected to his mother because his mother was doing all the stuff that Diddy was doing. And for her to come out and say he is not a monster, he didn't do any of this, ma'am, you need to be in prison with Diddy because you was doing the same stuff. Why are you in the NDAs? Like, there's no way in this world I'm going to get somebody to sign an NDA and then put my mama or put my kids in it. What they got to do with it? Who puts a mama in an NDA? I've never in my life heard somebody put their mama in the NDA. You can't say nothing about me or you can't say nothing about my mama. What in the hell?
Including Biggie Smalls, who he had for over 25 years. But it came with an NDA that you had to sign that you would never speak about anything about Diddy and his mother. Like, what does your mother know? And the fact now that she's finally ready to break her silence and speak, and she didn't even speak when we all watched Diddy.
All right, we almost at the good threshold of likes. So let's get 100 more likes. 100 people. We need 100 people to hit the like button. Yes, you have not hit the like button. Please hit the like button, please. We had about 200 likes. We need 100 more likes. We had 343 likes. Make sure to hit the like button if you have not. And shout out to Adrian. Thank you for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Thank you, Wilson. Great show. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Is there a mug shot of him? Yes, there is a mug shot of Diddy. Yes, it is.
Whooping Cassie up and down that hallway is Diddy whooping Cassie.
Hold up. Back it up a little bit.
5 years. But it came with an NDA that you had to sign that you would never speak about anything about Diddy and his mother. Like, what does your mother know? And the fact now that she's finally ready to break her silence and speak, and she didn't even speak when we all watched Diddy whooping Cassie up and down that hallway is just honestly stupid. Like, Janice Combs, are you okay with the fact that Diddy was abusing women? Are you okay with the fact that Diddy is having multiple allegations now from minors?
I want y'all to think about this. Not only is Diddy's mom co-conspirating, if that's the word, with her son, co-conspiring, that's it, co-conspiring with her son, this woman is in some type of way condoning him doing things with I don't know if I want to say the word, but I'm just gonna say it. Minors. What type of mother are you, Janice Combs? You're trash. Because there's minors in this. Do y'all remember? Put a one in the chat if y'all remember the little white girl that Diddy adopted. I'm gonna go back to this video, but I want to show y'all this. I want to make sure y'all remember this right here. Put a one in the chat if y'all remember the white girl that Diddy allegedly adopted. Let me remind y'all, where is the freaking video? I'm going to do a separate video about the... What the hell is the video? Here it is.
So actually,
so let me see. I think it's right here. So this is one of the minors right here. And this is the video I did about the tunnels. But we talk about the minors and how his mom condoned all this stuff. Yeah, Ava Baroni. Yes, I'm going to do a separate show about her.
From the late 70s, allegedly showing an excavation in progress beneath the mansion. And this one shows the newly discovered tunnel plans. Check out the bunny logo on the plywood wall.
The second time I met Oprah was at the Playboy Mansion. There's tunnels under the Playboy Mansion that lead to celebrities' homes. All kind of celebrities' homes.
And we've caught them. We've caught them all. We've got it all on tape. We've caught them all. And by the way, you
on I Need a Girl was questioned on under
Diddy.
He pointed at Usher, bro.
A lot of people had gone on live.
He pointed at Usher. If you watch the music video, he pointed.
So his mom is okay with the minor stuff too. That's nuts.
Pointed at Usher, bro. This man Diddy be wildin'.
And not too long ago, he had gone on live with a little girl that he had just adopted, where a lot of people started to point out that she allegedly looked like a girl who disappeared 6 years ago.
No, I did not see Babylon yet. I did go see. I did watch Eyes Wide Shut. I gotta go see Babylon. I keep forgetting. Everybody hit the like button. 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 Hold on. Maybe y'all are more visual people. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's get these likes up, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button to the audio visual people.
Diddy adopted a white child.
This actually was a real thing.
I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you.
And I'm doing more research on it. I'm gonna do a separate video about this, but I think she's gone missing.
But you still have beautiful parents that, but you're my child also. Please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided.
He just saw her walking down the street and he just picked her up. What's up, Juanita Martin? What's going on? Thank you for being a new subscriber. Shout out to you.
To pick me up.
What's going on, Ian?
And said to come inside and play with his kids.
Just come inside and just play with my kid.
That's like a little bit like.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm remove you. Please place. Wait, what? Angela, what you in here doing? Don't be removing people. Say you give somebody rent. What you done did, Angela? Angela, what done happened? Angela in here removing people? Leave folks alone, Angela. Like, what are you in there doing? Angela, what you doing? Angela in here blocking people. I just made her moderator. She run around blocking folks. What Angela, what you in here doing? Angela Chung.
Play with his kids.
That's like a little bit like borderline suspect.
Angela, please do not remove nobody. Like, I don't be running around blocking people like that. Like, I it's just one person. Okay, don't do it again. Like, what are you doing?
I don't want nobody. We want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids, and everybody else adopted kids. Charlize Theron, everybody that's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could,
make me some money. That's what he wants to say. I thought you could make me some money. Kind of let me be quiet.
Enjoy also having
Diddy is not praying to the right one because
so that's what he's out here doing. He's adopting little white girls and then they go missing, and nobody says anything. Who adopts a little white girl and the little white girl goes missing? I'm confused.
Baby, I got a double hitter for you. This is Brandon Paul. Brandon Paul.
Literally victim shaming these people. Janice Combs was around a lot of the times, and she looked like she was having a great time in all of these parties that Diddy would throw. What really pisses me off is the fact that Janice Combs has spent plenty of time with Cassie, and Cassie is the one person that the feds are using in the indictment against Diddy. She is witness one. Her lawsuit is what made these trafficking charges, these racketeering charges, and everything possible. So when Janice Combs decided to put out this statement, she was calling Cassie a liar. After she literally watched what Diddy did to Cassie, and she had absolutely nothing to say about that. So you think that's fine that he did that. You are just as bad as your son.
So real quick, I want to answer a few questions that has been asked. And let's see what I got. Is it here? I got another video I want to share with y'all. All right, here it goes right here. What? Okay, yeah. So we're going to talk about this in a second also, but give me a second.
In my opinion. Here you are with Cassie when she had to shave off the one side of her head because Diddy allegedly pulled her.
Whoa. Wait. Mike Lamb, you said just heard that a TikToker covering the Diddy investigation just died. Who? What? Mike Lamb, can you please elaborate on who died yesterday that was covered? Okay. What? Mike, I'm trying to find out. Okay, Mike. Okay, Mike Lamb is gonna. Mike Lamb just said, person on TikTok that was covering the Diddy scandal just died mysteriously yesterday. I have no idea what's happening. I'm just reading my chat, so I have no idea what's going on. But I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play the rest of this, and then I'm gonna show y'all something. Oh my God, Mike Lamb, please get back to me. What in the
hair
world?
out so bad that she had went bald on the one side of her head. And can't nobody tell me that you didn't know what your son was doing the second that Diddy tried to act like he was such an amazing guy before everything busted wide open and tried to have these artists sign NDAs so they could never speak about what had happened to them or other things that they saw, and your name just happened to be in it. Yeah, no. You're not fooling anybody, Janice. Take a fucking seat.
People. So I did this video a while ago. Star Taylor Grigg dies at. Hold on. Let me make LaVon. Yo, this is getting crazy. Hold on, LaVon. Shout out to LaVon. All right. Just made you a moderator, LaVon. So let's find out what's going on. So TikTok star Taylor Rasu Grigg dies at age 25. So I'm going to play this and let y'all know that Diddy was trying to get people murked all this time, and somebody freaking died. So I'm gonna play this, And I'm going to look up some information on what's going on with this Star Taylor person. Check this out. It's actual people that work for Diddy that are contacting content creators to get them to stop doing videos about Diddy. Because this is important for any content creator who is doing videos about any type of celebrity. It's important for them to see that there's a possibility that that celebrity will see your video and start coming after you or try to threaten you. I just want to say to any person, private investigator, or any of Diddy's goons, I like guns more than Diddy likes man booty. Play with me if you want to. I got all kinds of shit around this motherfucker. So I just want to say that I like guns more than Diddy likes man booty. Shout out to the private investigators. You know, do something crazy, you're gonna leave here with no arms. So I'm just saying, play with us if you want to. All right, so here we go. Everybody hit the like button. To the new people, please hit the like button.
Conversation consent. And I have received full consent from Vicky May to play this video for you. So on March 29th, Russell Green, the private investigator mentioned in Little Rod's lawsuit against Diddy, reached out to Vicky May. Yes, the same private investigator who allegedly harassed an 8-year-old for information about her dad. She only reads what she sees and she doesn't add to it. So the video I'm about to play for you is the conversation between Vicky and Mr. Russell Green, the private investigator that Diddy allegedly hired to pursue information about Rodney Jones.
Hold on. I caught a clip of Candace Owens and she said, "This is my last day covering Diddy because this is getting dangerous." I saw that today. Y'all look at this, man.
Hi, Russell. This is Victoria. I got your email.
Hey, Victoria. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. I got sent your TikTok. You covering the Diddy case and incident. Is your
Russell Green, the private investigator,
What's up, Caffeinated? So Russell Green contacted these ladies right here, trying to threaten her to stop talking about Diddy.
mentioned in Little Rod's lawsuit against Diddy, reached out to Vicky May. Yes, the same private investigator who allegedly harassed an 8-year-old for information about her dad. She only reads what she sees and she doesn't add to it. So the video I'm about to play for you is the conversation between Vicky and Mr. Russell Green, the private investigator that Diddy allegedly hired to pursue information about Rodney Jones.
I got sent your TikTok. You covering the Diddy case and incident.
I sent you an email saying and found out you're talking about you covering the Diddy case. I'm repeating it because somebody that day in the chat was saying they couldn't hear it. So I was pausing it to repeat what the guy said. So if this is annoying, somebody in the chat was saying that they could not hear.
Is you okay to speak with me about that?
Is it okay to speak with me about this?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Obviously, we're not in court right now. We're going to be in court at some point.
Obviously, we're not in court right now.
But the information that you're covering, in addition to involving me, is 100%.
The information that you are covering involving me, he said the word me, as in him, and the person's name is Russell Green, is incorrect. So right now, he's not talking about Diddy in particular. He's talking about himself, Russell Green, which is somebody that allegedly works for P. Diddy.
Inaccurate.
Sorry for
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I didn't hear you saying anything.
Okay, so is there a reason that you're calling me? Because as mentioned in the video, all of this is alleged, and I made that clear in the video. Nothing is all, as listening to anybody who follows me, they know this is just his version of events. Nothing in this docket is fact nor fiction until obviously it's proven in court. But only thing I did was read what was in the docket. So I didn't insinuate that it was true. I just read what was listed.
Yeah, I just want to caution you as a journalist, as what you're doing or the entertainment that you're doing. You're actually causing a little bit more harm than good. And what I'm
Okay, it sounds like it's a little bit more clear. So the subtitles are good enough? All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, so I'm no longer going to keep pausing it because they said the subtitles are good enough. So cool. All right. What's up, Allison?
I want to share with you, I understand you keep using the word allegedly. The problem is that the way that you're covering it sends a different message. And I just want to caution you that this is a very real investigation. This is not entertainment. The text messages that you're covering, and the text message, the way that you're presenting it, matter of fact, even what you said was
Hey, Bernadette.
inaccurate. The text message that you're referring to,
This
in
is
your story,
scary.
go back and listen to it, doesn't even go with the story that you're giving. It's a different text message.
Sir, I'm not giving anything, sir. I'm reading what's literally on the screenshot on the paper. If there's an issue with how it's written, that would be a question you would have with Tyrone Blackburn. He's the one who wrote it.
So real quick. So just like the other young lady said earlier, is there a reason why the man isn't going at CNN News, all these other, large conglomerates talking about this, and they're going after TikTokers? Does anybody know why they're doing this? Well, it's simple. News agencies are controlled by the government. Some of y'all know this, some of y'all may not know this. News agencies, they all get their talking points and their, their interpretation of what happened out in the world from the same company, right? So no matter where you are in the country, you're being fed the same news. It's either going to be right-wing news or left-wing news, but it's still the same news because the right wing is meant to fight with the left wing.
A synchronized script. Some media outlets publish these same fake stories on dozens of local news stations. Same words, same message. Mandated by the same station owner, Sinclair Broadcasting Group. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. Tonight, the corporation behind that commentary, defiant and digging
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
in after this video posted by Deadspin went viral. In an internal memo obtained by NBC News, a Sinclair executive lists its journalism awards, and in a statement to reporters writes, "We find it curious that we would be attacked for asking our news people to remind their audiences that unsubstantiated stories exist on social media."
What's up, Bernadette?
Some critics see it differently.
It's odd to see all of these anchors saying the same thing at the same time with the words that have come out of one central location in Baltimore, Maryland. That's not our tradition in the United States. It's massive propaganda.
The broadcast group, which skews more conservative, owns or operates more than 190 stations, including 15 NBC affiliates.
So when it comes to TikTok, nobody's controlled. Everybody can say what they want to say. And nobody's controlling these TikTokers.
Over social media is just growing and growing and growing. And it's part of our problem, particularly in democracies, in terms of building consensus around any issue. It's really hard to govern today. The referee.
So listen to these words. This is why not only Diddy, but the government is going after us. Shout out to Layla. Thank you for your sacrifices, Mr. Lego. Stay vigilant. Love you to life, King. Thank you so much, Layla. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Yeah, this is getting scary. But not only is Diddy's goons allegedly after us or whatever, content creators, but the government is after us. Watch this.
Anguish over social media is just growing and growing.
The anguish over social media
and growing. And it's part of our problem, particularly in democracies, in terms of building consensus around any issue. It's really hard to govern today. The referees we used to have to determine what's a fact and what isn't a fact are kind of, been eviscerated to a certain degree. People go and that people self-select. Where
people self-select. We're supposed to self-select, stupid.
Where they go for their news or for their information.
See, they want people to go to the news and get their information, but they're going to TikTok and they're going to YouTube for their information, and they are getting mad.
There's a lot of discussion now about how you curb those entities in order to guarantee that you're going to have, some accountability on facts, et cetera.
But you're not giving out facts either. You're lying to us also, sir.
Look, if people go to only one source and the source they go to has an agenda and they're putting out disinformation.
But y'all have an agenda. Y'all have a worse agenda than we do. We ain't got no agenda. I ain't got no damn agenda.
Our First Amendment stands as a major block to the ability to be able to just hammer it out of existence. So what we need is to win the right to govern. Now, obviously, there are some people in our country who are prepared to.
We need to win the right to govern. Win the right to govern. You can't win the right to do nothing.
Implement change. That's
You're
really
questioning
dangerous.
really if democracy can survive.
I think democracies have not proven they can move fast enough to deal with the challenges that we are facing. And to me, that is part of what this race, this election is all about. And to me, that is part of what this election.
This Kamala Harris race, Kamala Harris and them, not trying to get off the subject, but somebody just scared the hell out of me in my chat saying that a TikToker that was covering the Diddy story is dead. So forgive me for somewhat changing the subject. We'll get back to his mom, but we need to talk about what's going on with our safety as people who are reporting on this Diddy stuff. And we'll come back to his mom in a minute.
Is all about.
Have you ever seen that video where it shows local news people? It's local news people all saying like the exact same thing.
Hold on real quick commercial break, and we'll come right back.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop? Hey, how about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
All right, y'all. For those who have not already, make sure to buy my Deeper Discussions card game. The link is under this video. The link is also in the chat. If you have not already bought my Deeper Discussions card game, make sure to buy it. It's the best $35 that you'll ever spend. And on top of that, I also have a mother-daughter card game that is absolutely beautiful. And it's on pre-sale right now, which means it's only $62. But if you wait until it comes out, and it'll be out on, I think, the 25th, it will then be $200. So if you have a tumultuous relationship with your mother and you have a certain amount of trauma that came from you and your mother's relationship, make sure to click the link under this video and either buy my Deep Discussions card game or my mother-daughter card game that will help you with the trauma that your mother invoked or instilled in you. Because all I'm trying to do is help my people release or let go of their childhood trauma. That's why I call myself Mr. Let Go, because I'm here to help y'all let go of our childhood trauma and all the shit. With this P. Diddy shit, he can't let go of his childhood trauma because that's what we're talking about. His mom made him into this monster. So you want to make sure you get all that trauma out of you, because you might be running around doing something crazy without even realizing, like Diddy is doing, but just not on Diddy's level. You might be gaslighting people and, you know, shit like that. So make sure to buy either both of my card games or one of my card games. All right, so let's get back to this, man. This is nuts.
Checking facts first.
The sharing.
So this is what he was talking about right here. Let me back it up so y'all get context.
It's local news people all saying like the exact same thing
without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these things simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think, and this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Yeah, this is the
They're extremely dangerous.
Scariest. Well, that's propaganda. I mean, this is they're trying to bend a narrative in a very specific way for every.
Y'all think this is okay?
We will hold social media platforms accountable if you act.
Please don't vote for this idiot. Listen to this shit.
As a megaphone for misinformation, if you don't police your platforms, we are going to hold you accountable.
Can't be the only one who thinks this is not okay.
All right, so let's get back to everything. I'm gonna do some research on to find out who this female is that died because of Diddy. I don't know. But shout out to Brown Sugar. Thank you so much for the super sticker. And shout out to Wilson for the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. And in Cash App, if you want to donate to the channel, Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It is $AARON 1000. $AARON 1000. I actually got a green video because I told y'all a few days ago the videos that I was doing about, you know, Diddy and then this minor stuff. I wasn't getting paid from the videos. I finally got one green video, so hopefully I won't get demonetized by so many videos before. But yeah, if y'all want to contribute to the channel, just in case this video does not allow me to get paid for it because of, you know, talking about, you know, young people and all this crazy stuff or whatever, make sure to Cash App, drop a Cash App, $AARON 1000. Just $10, just $5, you know, just whatever you can do, because it's really scary. It's really scary out here. Now somebody done died the other day or yesterday because they was talking about Diddy video. They was talking about Diddy. So this stuff is getting scary. This stuff is getting scary. All right, so let's go back. Where's the video? Right here.
Diddy's little DRUG mute.
That's not it. Okay, we'll just do this.
It all came crashing.
So let's get back to Diddy's mom. Listen to what they say about Diddy's mother in here. This is absolutely disgusting.
She was hooking up young women with some shady characters. However, it all came crashing down when
This is Diddy's mom.
One of the hustlers allegedly did something unspeakable to one of the young women. Rumor has it that Janice managed to evade any charges thanks to her late husband's connections to law enforcement. So if all these rumors are true, it really makes you wonder if this is one of the reasons Diddy appears to have twisted relationships with women. The story goes that Janice was allegedly pushing Diddy to do whatever it took to climb that ladder of success, with some even claiming that she encouraged him to cozy up to powerful men, letting them use him to get ahead, only for Diddy to turn around and allegedly do the same to others. And when Diddy started showing some seriously troubling signs, think anger issues and other disturbing personality traits, Janice allegedly egged him on to be ruthless. But here's where things take another sinister turn. Even when Diddy's anger turned on her, Janice apparently didn't lift a finger. According to Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, Kirk Burrows, a former executive at Bad Boy, witnessed Diddy putting his hands on Janice.
Thank you, Layla, for the cash app. Appreciate you, Layla.
Kirk Burrows was like, yo, man, I should have saw, he told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what? And Kirk Burrows said, yeah.
And then in another interview, Gene dropped a bombshell that Janice once made a move on him. And get this, when Gene turned down her advances, that's when all hell broke loose and Diddy eventually stepped down as Diddy's security.
She wanted to show that she had power over me and I would never give her no power over me. You understand? Because she used to always ask me to do. I know what, she probably really wanted me to do, but I wasn't feeling that. And from that point on, Paul started getting this other dude from my block, around our block, named Stretch, because he was NYPD, to take my days. And I just said to myself, man, I ain't with that no more. And that's how we fell out. That's how it ended. That's how it ended.
So she was trying to get at you on the low. She was trying to come on to you. That's why she kept messing with you. But she wasn't going for it. You wasn't checking for it like that. You wasn't interested.
Not at all. Nah, I wasn't gonna knock the dust off that, bro. Not me.
You didn't find her attractive?
No, not at all.
He ain't find this attractive.
Fabulous, and that's that Prada bodysuit. Yes, it is. Oh my God, yeah. That's right. Spend all my money, mama. For real. I want you to.
And I'm doing it.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm getting every dime.
Every dime.
Looks like Diddy enjoyed it. He ain't want none of this.
And there you go. Yes, darling. Don't she look beautiful?
I'll save some for you, though.
Diddy's mom.
All right, so he ain't want none of that.
But it seems Janice's alleged advances and power trip didn't stop with just Gene. Rumor has it that she tried to make moves on other guys in Diddy's circle, including Mace, and allegedly Janice wanted to introduce Mace to some, shall we say, unconventional activities. Now here's where things get even more intriguing. While Mace never came right out and pointed fingers at Janice, he definitely dropped some hints about her involvement in Diddy's empire. In fact,
everybody hit the like button, y'all. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
he hinted on more than one occasion that Janice has all the evidence needed to expose Diddy.
Because in a son-mother way, I had a serious crush on my mom. I even asked her to marry me one day.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
She was hooking up young women with some shady characters. However, it all came crashing down when one of the hustlers allegedly did something unspeakable to one of.
I think she said something about inviting Diddy to watch. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to remember if this is the video.
Young women. Rumor has it that Janice managed to evade any charges thanks to her late husband's connections to law enforcement. So if all these rumors are true,
Janice Combs said all of the allegations are false against Diddy.
I'm trying to remember what video it was. All right, so look, real quick. I want to answer some questions that a lot of people have been asking. So the first question is, what's going on with the Diddy case right now? And we'll get back to Diddy's mom in a second. What's going on with Diddy case right now? Well, at this particular point, as you already know, he had bail denied a second time, right? He fired his lawyer, and now he has another lawyer, and his new lawyer is named Busby. And it seems like Busby is doing a way better job for Diddy already. All right. But the judge that denied Diddy's bail the second time actually was recused, RECUSED. And the reason why that judge was recused, so a lawyer changed up and a judge has changed up. So it's a new lawyer and a new judge. So the judge was recused because the judge's wife is a higher up in Chase Bank. They work at Chase Bank, and Diddy banks with Chase. So there's a conflict of interest there. So they took that judge off of the case. Number two, with the 3,000 victims that turned into 120 victims. Remember, it's thousands of victims, right? That's what let's see. That's what Jaguar Wright said right here.
You've been called a whistleblower. You knew Sean Diddy Combs for a long time. You attended a number of his crazy and jealous. Do you feel vindicated by the?
I've been in the industry for over 30 years. I've been performing live since I was 13. To live through these things and hear your elders in the business, people like Patti LaBelle say, just avoid him, honey. When you live through these things, no vindication for me. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice.
So she said all of that, and there was 3,000 victims according to everything, but only 120 victims are in the lawsuit. And this is partly why. The only people that can file these particular types of lawsuits are people who were victimized either in the state of New York or in the state of California. That's why I'm assuming why 3,000 victims turned into 120 victims, because the other 2,000 some victims were in other states. I can only assume. That's the information that I'm getting. The only people that can file these lawsuits are people who were victimized in either New York or California, because these states have something called look back provisions. I'll say it again. These states, California and New York, are two of the only states that have something called look back provisions, and which means they can go back a certain amount of time. Y'all remember they changed the law where if you were victimized 20 years ago or something like that, 10 years ago, you can come forward and be heard. That is actually only in a couple states, and the two states are New York and California. So it's a look back provision that is causing the other people to not be able to sue Diddy. All right. So number 3, Jaguar Wright doesn't have to worry about getting sued by Diddy or Jay-Z, but just like how Kim Porter's book came out and it was about Diddy. Oh, yes. Who now wants to sue Kim Porter or Kim Porter's estate or Amazon? I'll be sure. So the person that is actually the monster in these conversations, Diddy, allegedly Jay-Z, or anybody, those people aren't going to sue you. It's the person that was victimized that may actually sue you. So it's important for Jaguar Wright to understand, and I'm sure she already understands this, the victim may actually sue Jaguar Wright for the embarrassment. As an example, Usher probably wants to shut Jaguar Wright up because he doesn't want anybody to be talking about him doing something with Diddy, right? The look back provisions allow. I'm going by what a lawyer told me, so I don't know. I don't know. So the people that can possibly sue Jaguar Wright are the actual victims, Justin Bieber, and not Diddy. So that's the thing that's important for her to pay attention to. Abby Shore is one of the people who actually was named as the victim, but then because Diddy allegedly tried to, poison him, and he was in a coma, but he survived. So he's a victim of Diddy, but he still tried to sue the estate because they lied on him in the book. So Jaguar Wright doesn't have to worry about Diddy or Jay-Z suing her, but Albie Shore, Bow Wow, Usher, people like that were victims can actually turn around and sue her. And she may not even realize that she's getting sued by a victim. So she got to be careful about that. Next, number 4. Will the parents of the alleged 9-year-old and 6-year-old that was allegedly at the Diddy party be brought to justice? Most likely not, because that stuff happened decades ago, and the 6-year-old and 9-year-old are an adult. So the adult can sue, but the parents of the adult is not going to go to jail for any reason. Next is, where is the white girl Diddy adopted? I'm doing a separate live stream about that and pertaining to her, and find out and let y'all know what I uncovered. Chris Stokes, if y'all are aware, Chris Stokes is one of the original bad boys, because Diddy was doing what he was doing, but Chris Stokes did the same thing allegedly to B2K. So it's not just Diddy that is running around doing all these disgusting things. It's allegedly Chris Stokes and these other people. But you talk about B2K did this, you turn around and get sued by B2K and be like, how are you suing me? You're the victim. Because they don't want their names flowing around. They want to go live their lives. So, yeah. And what they will do to somebody on YouTube. Yeah. I am a weapons person. So y'all talk about somebody gonna come do something to me. They can, but they're gonna leave with no arms, because y'all already know what's behind these. I don't want to show them, but yeah, they can come play with me if they want to. They're gonna end up with no arms. So yeah, it's crazy out here. It is absolutely crazy out here, and we could turn around and end up being fish food, but they're gonna have to come get me. So I'm just saying, I'm a little crazy. I got all kinds of shit around this house and in my car. So if they want to come get me, they're gonna leave without an arm. they play with me, they're gonna be missing a limb. Where is Mr. Belvedere? I got the answer to that, but I actually forgot. But y'all listen to this right here. Listen to this.
Denzel Washington mentioned. Yes. So let me.
So listen to this. He's going to talk about Denzel Washington.
In Hollywood. Somebody asked, wasn't Denzel Washington mentioned? Yes. So let me talk about that for a second. Go ahead. So Denzel was at a party with Sean Combs, and Denzel's wife was also there. And basically, if they were there all night, they were partying with Sean Combs. And then Denzel yelled at Sean Combs and says, you know, something about respect, and you need to respect me, and you can't, and you're just messing with me. And so then they walked out and they left. What it was about was not the freak off party. What it was about is that Denzel Washington has had a mistress for probably 25 years. And that mistress was involved in, you can see her in a tape that's actually available with Sean Combs and French Montana. And her name's Sanaa Lathan. And
so y'all listen to this. This is interesting, very interesting right here. And I got this from a YouTube channel called Megan's Mole, MEGHAN''S''MOLE. I got this from Megan's Mole. That is the YouTube channel. MEGHAN''S''MOLE. That's where I got this from. So listen to this.
In Hollywood. Somebody asked, wasn't Denzel Washington mentioned? Yes. So let me talk about that for a second. Go ahead. So Denzel was at a party with Sean Combs, and Denzel's wife was also there. And basically, if they were there all night, they were partying with Sean Combs. And then Denzel yelled at Sean Combs and says, you know, something about respect, and you need to respect me, and you can't, and you're just messing with me.
What he's saying essentially is that the thing that people were saying about Denzel Washington, he was at the party, but he was there with his wife. So we can let go of the, you know, Denzel Washington stuff. He was there, but he was there with his wife. But check out what actually happened.
And so then they walked out and they left. What it was about was not the freak off party. What it was about is that Denzel Washington has had a mistress for probably 25 years. And that mistress was involved in, you can see her in a tape that's actually available with Sean Combs and French Montana. And her name's Sanaa Lathan.
Sanaa Lathan, Miss Love and Basketball. And just for the record, I've never met Sanaa Lathan personally, but I knew Sanaa Lathan was a hoe a long time ago. Sanaa Lathan was letting everybody smash. So this isn't crazy, but yeah, Sanaa Lathan was letting everybody smash. Not me, but famous people.
Hannah, and her name's Sanaa Lathan. And so they even have a kid together. So this is somebody.
Who got a kid together? Did y'all know that? I didn't know. I didn't know that. That sounds crazy. I'm gonna back it up a little bit because this ain't me talking. This is just information that I'm sharing with y'all. Don't sue me because I don't know.
So they even have a kid together. So this is somebody that I think that he was like, okay, you know, you're not supposed to mess around with her. You need to have some respect and stuff. And I think that that is what it was pertaining to.
So according to what he's saying is French Montana and Diddy used to run trains on Sanaa Lathan. And because Denzel Washington had love for his side chick that he allegedly has a baby with, he got mad at Diddy for running trains on his baby mama. So I don't know nothing about this stuff. I'm just playing it because, you know, just some gossip stuff. But what I actually am trying to do in this particular situation is clear Denzel Washington's name. So I'm gonna say this again. I'm playing this to clear Denzel Washington's name. even though it puts him in some other stuff. But Denzel Washington allegedly wasn't doing no gay stuff at the Diddy parties. He was at the Diddy parties with his wife, and he went off on Diddy because they were running a train on Sanaa Lathan, who is allegedly his side chick and baby mama. And him and his wife left. And of course, Sanaa Lathan stayed so she can get more trains ran on her because she's a hoe.
That's interesting. I remember that about Sanaa Lathan, but I never knew she was Denzel's side chick.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Learn something new every day. That's interesting. What do you think about this whole people bringing in like Tyler Perry into this now? Because I've heard Tyler Perry has quite a dark background.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Tyler Perry is, as he's been called, is the Sean Combs of Hollywood, right? And for the longest time, they have been friends. And even as recently as, say, a year and a half ago, before the Cassie stuff happened, Sean Combs was trying to get together with Tyler Perry and Byron Allen and basically create a black-owned media conglomerate, like by buying BET and stuff. Byron Allen used to be on Real People back in the day. He owns the Weather Channel and a few other outlets. And then Tyler Perry, of course, has his own studio and stuff. And so it was kind of going to be like the African-American version of when Gaspar and Katz and Spielberg got together. Okay? It was going to be something like that, like just bringing just this massive kind of group together. So if you're trying to do something like that, then obviously you're very good friends. There's lots of stories about Tyler Perry, lots and lots and lots and lots. And he has so far managed to, keep himself safe. And everybody manages to keep themselves safe until there's something that, obviously triggers it. And we've talked about it before. Like if it wasn't for Cassie filing the lawsuit, if Sean Combs had just written her a check before she filed the lawsuit, we would not be having this conversation.
Yeah, none of this would have happened. I believe.
Correct. None of it.
Yeah, we should have shut it down right at the beginning. I almost feel like Jay-Z should do the same thing with Jaguar right now. Just with her running her mouth, he should just cut her a check and have her shut up. What do you think?
Maybe. I mean, it's not like he doesn't do that. Like this is the time of the year when Foxy Brown comes out because she gets paid every year by Sean Combs.
Didn't know that. Foxy Brown did recently come out. Yeah.
And he, had this relationship with Foxy when she was way, way, way underage and knows all of his secrets. And once a year, she kind of just starts talking. And right now she's like, it's basically just to let Jay-Z know that it's time for her check. And she gets a check every single year. That's how she supports herself. And there's lots and lots of people out there that Jay-Z writes checks to. And if you're writing checks to them and you signed an NDA, then it's really, really tough for anybody to learn anything about anyone. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of names that get taken down. I'm not sure. Jay-Z would seem to be the most likely in this scenario just because of the relationship with Sean Combs and the fact that Tupac's relatives have hired a lawyer and a private investigator to really.
Oh, okay. That was it. If y'all want to ask me a question, make sure to put it in the super chat. If y'all want to ask me a question, make sure to put it in the super chat. Put it in the super chat if you want to ask me a question. This leads to Brashear Gray and the Empire. Oh yeah, Brashear Gray. He almost admitted that he got smashed by Diddy and Will Smith. I heard Diddy and Will Smith ran a train on Brashear Gray, but I heard it, so don't sue me because I don't know nothing.
Wonder if this is why she was hooking up young women with some shady characters. However, it all came crashing down when one of the hustlers allegedly did something unspeakable to one of the young women. Rumor has it that Janice managed to evade any charges thanks to her late husband's connections to law enforcement. So if all these rumors are true, it really makes you wonder if this is one of the reasons Diddy appears to have twisted relationships with women. The story goes that Janice was allegedly pushing Diddy to do whatever it took to climb that ladder of success.
His mother, who is running around saying that he's so innocent and he's so much of a nice boy. She is the one who actually pushed Diddy into this gay, sleeping with old white men life. So keep that in mind. It's her fault.
With some even claiming that she encouraged him to cozy up to powerful men, letting them use him to get ahead, only for Diddy to turn around and allegedly do the same to others. And when Diddy started showing some seriously troubling signs, think anger issues and other disturbing personality traits, Janice allegedly egged him on to be ruthless. But here's where things take another sinister turn. Even when Diddy's anger turned on her, Janice apparently didn't lift a finger. According to Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, Kirk Burrows, a former executive at Bad Boy, witnessed Diddy putting his hands on Janice.
You know, Kirk Burrows was like, yo, man, he told me he should have saw this coming with Cassidy and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother.
Wait, did Diddy's mom force him to engage in these freak-offs when he was still a minor? Chill, these Diddy stories...
Found it. It took me a minute to find it, but this is it right here. This is what I was looking for all the time.
Wait. Did Diddy's mom force him to engage in these freak-offs when he was still a minor? Chill, these Diddy stories are getting way out of hand. And honestly, at this point, it's hard to say what's fact and what's not. Because every single day, there are more and more horrific stories about this man. And now the streets are saying that Diddy's mom was involved in the freak-offs and that he grew up to be the way that he did because of his messed up childhood. So word on the street is his mom, Janice Combs, was an...
Y'all ready for this, right? Drop popcorn emojis in the chat if y'all ready for this. Drop popcorn emojis in the chat if y'all are ready for this. Because what she's about to say is going to make you want to throw up in your mouth. Drop popcorn emojis if y'all are ready for this. Drop popcorn emojis if y'all are ready for this. What she's about to say in a second is going to totally shock you. I'm going to come right back and listen to what she says. We'll be right back. For the solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, forgive their father, forgive what happened to them, and most importantly, hear her mother's side of the story that she never divulged to you, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. All of the resentment, the lack of being heard, but all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing. Yes, a commercial, damn it. What is wrong with y'all? This is my job, of course. I got to sell my products. Damn it. Talking about another commercial. You damn right. So if you are a woman and you have a tumultuous relationship with your mother, make sure to pre-order my mother-daughter card game because it will help you. We talk about Diddy's mom ruining his life, right? Well, just think about it. Did your mom ruin your life? You may not be acting like Diddy, but are you dealing with a lot of maladaptive social issues or emotional issues or anger issues, resentment towards men? Did it come from your mother? Because a lot of times y'all resent men because of what your mother allowed to happen to you. A lot of single mothers, for whatever reason, allowed a man to come into your life and do something heinous, right? Is usually her brother or her boyfriend. And for decades, you may have felt a certain level of resentment and anger towards your mother. And because the person that did what they did was a man, you also have resentment towards men, which is understandable. But what do we do about that? My mother-daughter card game is a very therapeutic way to let go of all those issues and become one with your mom again. I'm just trying to help our women let go of their childhood trauma so they can get along with their mother again. That's all I'm trying to do. All right, so let's go back to the video because I know y'all want to hear about Diddy and all this other stuff, but I am here to help y'all become better people. Y'all want to hear about Diddy, so we can do both. We can do both. Okay, it's cool. I didn't know. Yeah, the link is in the chat. I'm dropping the link right now. Buy it. So I'm telling y'all now, this is a pre-order. When a card game comes out, when a mother-daughter card game comes out, it's going to be $200. It's only $60 right now. Excuse me. So you might want to pre-order it now because when it comes out, it's going to be $200. And y'all going to be talking about why is it so much? Because it's therapy in a box. It's like 2 therapy sessions in a box. So buy it. Buy it. All right, let's get back to this crazy ass video.
The latest developments in his case.
Oh, that's not it. Hold on. Where's the video? It's the last video. All right, here we go. What the hell? What's going on with the video?
Harvey Weinstein.
Hold on, y'all. How's the video not working? Hold on. I gotta bring it back up. Something happened to it. All right, here we go.
Wait, did Diddy's mom force him to engage in these freak-offs when he was still a minor? Jill, these Diddy stories are getting way out of hand. And honestly, at this point, it's hard to say what's fact and what's not. Because every single day, there are more and more horrific stories about this man. And now the streets are saying that Diddy's mom was involved in the freak-offs and that he grew up to be the way that he did because of his messed up childhood. So word on the street is his mom, Janice Combs, was an escort, and she would sometimes make Diddy watch her indulge in these freak-offs when he was still a kid.
Y'all heard that, right? Golly. You talk about childhood trauma. Watch your mama get banged by some dude.
Would sometimes make Diddy watch her indulge in these freak-offs when he was still a kid. As if this wasn't bad enough, his dad was also the leader of a very notorious gang in Harlem back in the day, and he would physically assault people and sometimes even unalive them in front of Diddy. Now, this don't excuse any of his behavior, not one bit, but at least it gives us a little explanation as to where Diddy inherited all these nasty fetishes. An extremely tendencies from. Okay, so ever since Cassie filed her lawsuit, Diddy's whole life has pretty much gone down the drain. He's lost over 18 brand deals. He was kicked off of his position as chairman at his own company, Revolt TV. He's now being dragged to court by the company that distributes his alcohol beverage, and the SA lawsuits just keep piling up by the day. It's definitely not gonna be long before he wipes his bank account clean to fund all of these court fees and fines he's gonna be paying. And as if this wasn't bad enough, people have also been looking into his family to try and figure out how Diddy came to be the kind of person that he is. And man, oh man, people found out a whole lot. It looks like Diddy's raging addiction to drugs, these freak-offs, and his against people is tied to his childhood trauma. See, Diddy was still a kid when his father passed away, so in order to provide for the family,
Childhood trauma, y'all. Childhood trauma will literally ruin your whole life.
his mom Janice was working 3 jobs.
Yo, you so wrong for this, bro. Her dad was a gangbanger, and mom was getting gang banged. They both were gangbangers. No. Oh my God. Both of Diddy's parents were gangbangers. Damn. Golly. Shout out to Benjamin Angela. I agree. The Deeper Discussions card game is a game changer. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Golly, man, that's crazy for you to say that, Mike. That was hilarious.
His
Damn.
father passed away, so in order to provide for the family, his mom Janice was working 3 jobs, and allegedly escorting was one of them. My mother worked 3 jobs, and my grandmother worked 2. At an early age, I started my own paper route. According to the internet, Janice would sometimes bring some of the men that she hooked up with to the house. This is something that she would do often, and Diddy would witness it happen all the time. As if this wasn't already bad enough for an underage kid to be seeing, it's also been reported by multiple sources that his father was a gang leader in Harlem. This was confirmed by Complex Magazine back in 2013 in an explosive article where they investigated the parents of a lot of popular rappers. The article read, Diddy's dad, Melvin Combs, was a well-known Harlem gangster who had connections to both Frank Lucas and Nicky Barnes. And Janice was the boss's ride-or-die chick. After her husband was brutally murdered when Diddy was still a child, she took to raising young Sean on her own. And if you thought this was bad, wait till you hear about Diddy's very weird relationship with his mother. People have actually been speculating for a while now that Diddy and his relationship with his mom goes way farther than the regular mother-son relationship. These rumors got even worse after a video.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally.
What's up, Arthur?
And privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
There's been obviously a lot of
cruelty-free artistry.
Right, there's been a lot of rumor mill about what has happened in the rap world. A lot of allegations that the misogyny in the lyrics clearly was based on a general misogyny towards women away from the music. And that clearly seems to have been borne out by these charges against Diddy, which if he's found guilty of all this, he's never coming out of prison. How dangerous do you think?
Thank God.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucian Grange. He was selected to be the demon that he is to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it for all of its precious jewels. We have too many lost. The list of lost is ridiculous, and everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job. Anybody who thinks he's not going to talk is crazy. The simple fact that he's not saying more now only means that the people who have been protecting him all along, who put him in position to be such a horror to the black community.
What about their bosses? No names. I got all of it. I got all of it. Somebody asked about their bosses, y'all. So if you've seen this video, forgive me. Somebody asked, what about their bosses? I would like to show them who their bosses are, if y'all don't mind. So if y'all seen this video, I understand, but somebody wants to ask the question about the bosses.
And right here, Mr. Lucian Grange, the reason why.
So this is Diddy's boss.
That would be this man right here, Mr. Lucian Grange. The reason why Abel Tesfaye, aka The Weeknd, is in the position of which he is. Which, let me say, this is for educational purposes only. But what if
Thank you, Z360.
I told you there's a very dark history behind Lucian? That even Lucian himself has a puppet master.
Y'all are asking some good ass questions. But what is Jaguar's connection to all of this? She has been in this industry for 30 years. She started off an S worker. She was in the Diddy parties as a party favor. She was a party favor in the Diddy parties. All right. Just like this right here. She was this. Where's the video? She was this. Just like this young lady.
Those are, and I was one of the kids that was one of the party favors. And a party favors means that you're set on top of a table and you're used as a toy for anybody who comes across the table or who wants to party at a certain time of night when the music stops.
So that is how she's connected to it. Jaguar Wright was also a party favor, and she was at these Diddy parties, not at the same time with Allie Carter, but like Allie Carter. And she, maybe because she was good. I don't know. She did something well, or they found out she was able to sing, and then they gave her a record deal and she started singing. So she was singing and smashing for 3 years, or smashing then singing for 30 years. So that answers your question. But going back to Diddy's bosses, this is
right here, Mr. Lucian Grange. The reason why Abel Tesfaye, aka The Weeknd, is in the position of which he is. Which, let me say, this is for educational purposes only. But what if I told you there's a very dark history behind Lucian? That even Lucian himself has a puppet master. Let's keep in mind, Lucian is the chairman and chief executive officer of Universal Music Group. Oh yeah, the same exact one that's bringing its music back to TikTok. Let's keep in mind before I go any further though, Mr. Lucian Grange is under
You're welcome, Wani.
Pressure from a lot of allegations of sponsoring and financing every single one of P. Diddy's parties. Every single party of where P. Diddy's allegations.
Whoa. I'm making sure, because he's talking real fast. I don't want y'all to just be watching this. I want y'all to learn something. So backing up a little bit, listen to this.
Yeah, the same exact one that's bringing its music back to TikTok. Let's keep in mind before I go any further though, Mr. Lucian Grange is under pressure from a lot of allegations of sponsoring and financing every single one of P. Diddy's parties.
Lucian Grange was actually the financier that has been sponsoring and financing all of Diddy's lucrative Diddy parties. It wasn't Diddy putting the money up. It was Lucian Grange. So that is the boss, or one of the bosses.
Every single party of where P. Diddy's allegations in themselves originate from, saying that Lucian aided and abetted Combs' behavior by sponsoring gatherings where underage girls were reportedly drugged and provided vast sums of money to Combs, who
provided vast sums of money to Combs. See, these black men are paid to be the liaison between the old white man and the young black rapper, or the old white man and a young black actor, right? So this is kind of like what has been happening. Let me give y'all an understanding. I would love to do a movie on this. Say I wanted to get into acting, right? Say this Diddy stuff never happened. Say I wanted to get into acting. Next thing you know, I get an acting role. Everybody knows me, but I didn't get a lot of money for that acting role because it was my first acting role, right? That's usually how it works. So I don't get a lot of money with that acting role. But now everybody knows me. Now all of a sudden, my agent is going to call me and say, hey, Diddy wants you to come to one of his parties. And I'm like, I'm not really a party person. I'm cool. I don't really want to go. Well, no, you have to go. Excuse me? You have to go. Why do I have to go? It's an industry party. Everybody goes to Diddy parties. Well, I don't want to go to a Diddy party. Well, you don't really understand, do you? No, I don't understand. What are you talking about? If you don't go to a Diddy party, is a good possibility that the higher ups are going to pick somebody else for the next whatever movie role. So you want good roles. If you want me to work for you and put you in the best position possible, I need you to help me help you, and I need you to go to the Diddy party. I'm your agent. You can't tell me no. Me being your agent, you need to do what I asked you to do in order for me to get you these movie roles. Because if you are one of those people who's like, oh, I just want to be up at my house all the time, I can't do nothing with you. And you might as well find somebody else. Whoa, okay. I didn't know it was that big of a deal. So just show up at the Diddy party? Yeah, just go to the Diddy party. Go to a white party. And now you're finagling with all these people and hanging, rubbing shoulders with all the big wigs or whatever. And then you'll meet Lucian Grange and you'll meet this guy and you meet that guy, And now when you get an opportunity to get to know them, you'll build a relationship with these people, and boom, they'll remember you the next time they think of the next movie. That's how it works. It's networking. You can't not go to networking if you want to be big in this world. And I say, okay, and I'll go to a Diddy party, right? So now I got my drink and hanging out. I'm at the Diddy party, like, yeah, having a good time, right? Then all of a sudden, somebody says, hey, after 1 o'clock, we're gonna party. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I ain't even want to be here. So I'm out of here. Wait, you sure you don't want to go to the party? What's going on in the party? You don't want to get an opportunity to see J-Lo, Sanaa Lathan, all these fine ass women that you grew up watching, butt ass naked? I get to see J-Lo naked? Yeah. Okay. And you may get a possibility, if you spit your game right, she might let you smash. Wait, I might be able to smash J-Lo? Yeah. Look over there. Everybody over there is getting ready to go to the party. And everybody over here is ready to go back to your cars. Who looks better? These people over here or these people over here? And I look over there and I see the finest women in the damn world, not just in the city, in the world. J-Lo them. I want a party. So next thing you know, I go party. And this is just a story. I ain't never been no Diddy party. And then I go over there and we partying and everything is going good. And then the music starts changing. And then everybody start kissing and shit. And I'm looking for J-Lo. I'm like, shit, where J-Lo? Where's J-Lo little fine ass at? Next thing you know, I look over and I see, whoever just getting pounded. And I'm like, damn, niggas is just going crazy. And all of a sudden, some bad chick just walks up to me and just, puts me in her mouth. And I'm like, oh, okay. I like this. And I'm standing here just enjoying my time and everybody's just smashing. But then I look over in the corner and I see dudes. And I'm like, whoa, what the hell? Then I go look over there, it's more dudes. And then all of a sudden, Diddy taps me on the shoulder. What's up, Playboy? And I'm butt ass naked and I'm getting domed from this chick. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. Hey, get out from behind me, bro. Cause he's naked too. I'm like, yo, what the hell? If you leave, you're gonna get blackballed from the industry. Huh? What do you mean I'm gonna get blackballed in the industry? I don't know if you want to leave so early. You getting head, everything going good. How about this? I heard you wanted to smash J-Lo. Yeah. You want me to take you to her? Sure. Next thing you know, he walks you in the back. J-Lo is getting smashed by somebody else. And all of a sudden, he gets up. Diddy pulls her off of him. Pulls him off of her and say, move. Him. And J-Lo's butt naked like. And I'm like, yeah. And the door closes, boom. And I'm like, and Diddy's in here. Yo, why are you in here? I'm trying to get with J-Lo. Well, I'm trying to get with you, Playboy. And after all this time, me being at the party, I've been drinking drinks, and I'm up here like, no. What? I see two J-Los. I see two Diddys. Like, what's going on? Why am I woozy? And I'm like, you know what? Forget this. I'm finna just pound J-Lo and do what I do. And then next thing you know, you wake up on the floor at Diddy's party. You don't know what time it is. You don't know where you are. And all of a sudden, you can't remember shit because of the baby oil. And you just oily as fuck. And you wake up butt naked laying on the floor and you oiled up. And you don't remember nothing. And you get up and you're like, where the hell are my clothes? See, the thing about the baby oil, it numbs your body. So your ass don't hurt. Because the baby oil is a numbing agent and it also makes you forget. So next thing you know, you don't know what happened at the party until you finally take the Uber ride all the way home and you in the shower and then the baby oil wears off and then you kind of start to remember and you're like, yo, did I smash J-Lo? Everything starts to come back to you. Like, damn, did I get a phone number? Why don't I remember how it was? I just remember smashing her. Damn, I didn't get a phone number. Fuck. I want to do it again. Next thing you know, you're like, why does my ass hurt? What? Why does my ass hurt? And you literally don't even know what happened. That's what happens at them goddamn parties. That's literally what happens. And then now you got to be like, and you don't even know nobody at the party to go ask, hey man, what happened last night? You can't call up Diddy and say what happened last night. You don't know Diddy. You don't have nobody's phone number. Your agent just sent you to a Diddy party, and now you sitting here spiked. Your drink was spiked. You got all this baby oil on you, and your ass hurts 2 days later without even realize what the hell happened. But the only thing you remember is you smashed J-Lo. And you're like, but I smashed J-Lo. And all of a sudden, ring. Who's on the phone? All of a sudden, my phone rings. I'm sitting here just bewildered. Who's on the phone? Who just calls me? Come on, y'all. Who calls me? Cleveland in the house. Come on, y'all. Who's on the phone? Who just calls me? Well, I'm just halfway trying to figure out what's going on. Y'all ain't even keeping up with the story. Who's calling? Diddy. No. My agent calls me. My agent calls me. And my agent is like, so how'd it go? I don't really know. I don't know. I don't even drink, but my head hurts, and I don't tell him about my ass because it's embarrassing, so I don't say nothing, but my head hurts. Oh, okay. Well, guess what? What? I heard you hit it big last night. What do you mean? Well, I got a phone call from Lucian Grange, and he said he likes what he sees in you, and y'all apparently got close, and he's going to get with Diddy and put you in a new Spider-Man movie. Possibly. Maybe. I'm like, I might be the next Spider-Man, the Black Spider-Man. Woo! And guess what? I don't even think none of my butt hurting. Because I'm about to be in the next Spider-Man. Woo! And then next weekend, guess what happens? Another Diddy party that I don't want to go to. But I'm not guaranteed to be the next Black Spider-Man. But the option is open. So I gotta go, but I don't know. I don't want to go because something's wrong. Something's wrong with me. I don't know. Something's wrong. Like, because your butt ain't never hurt before. So you like, Spider-Man 5. I'm going to be the Black Spider-Man. But I got to keep going to these damn parties. I just don't even feel, I don't know what's happening. Why does my butt hurt? My butt has never hurt in my life. Why does it hurt? Like, what did this baby oil do? Like, what the hell? I woke up on the floor and don't know where the hell I'm going. Did I have sex with J-Lo or was it just a dream? Like, I don't like feeling like this, but I can't not go because Spider-Man 6 is on the table. I could be a whole superhero out here. You know what? I'm just gonna leave early when I go to this party. Then I go to the party again. All of a sudden, here comes Diddy. What's going on, Playboy? Hey. He's hugging me. You know how they do the white party hugs. Hey. Oh, wow. Hey, bro, like, stop. Like, bro, like, you can stand right there. You don't want to give me a hug? Come on, daddy, give me a hug. Bro, calm down. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm love. None but love. I'm love. He's like, so, okay, just come with, let's walk. Yeah, we start talking about Spider-Man 3 or Spider-Man 6 or whatever the hell Spider-Man is. Yeah, I like what you're doing. I like what you're doing, Daddy. Can you stop calling me Daddy? What's wrong, Daddy? Whatever. Why are we talking about this in a Diddy party? Like, shouldn't we be having fun? Yeah. I just want to talk about, the like, are you ready for this? This is gonna be big for you. Yeah, I'm a great actor. Yeah, I can, yeah. I actually want to be a superhero. I want to be like Superman, a black Superman. Oh, you want to be a black Superman? Yeah. Okay. How about I start calling you Black Superman right now? No, that don't sound right. You ever heard of the egg test? The what? Egg test. The fuck is an egg test? Oh, you don't know about the egg test? Egg test? Like, what? What are you talking about? How you take a test with an egg? Oh, you're not ready to be a superhero then. Huh? Wait, with the Superman thing or the Spider-Man thing? Neither. And he walks away. Whoa, wait. Hold on, wait. What is this? What is this egg test? Like, what do you, like, I want to be Spider-Man. Like, wait, you're not ready. Bro, like, yo, like, tell me, can you please tell me about the egg test? So you want to know about the egg test? Yeah. And he whispers what the egg test is in my ear. And I'm like, nigga, you crazy? Nigga, did you just call? Sorry. This is your house. I'm sorry. But I don't get down like that, bro. Then Diddy says, what you mean you don't get down like that? I don't get down like that. What are you talking about? I don't do all that stuff. You got down like that last weekend. I got down like what last weekend? You got down like that last weekend. Like what last weekend? Want to see the tape? Want to see what tape? Come with me. Then I walk with him into the foyer of his mansion. And he has VCR tapes. And he literally puts a VCR tape in there. And next thing you know, I'm looking at myself with J-Lo and doing some other shit. And I'm sitting here like, what That can't be me. Yeah, your tattoo is right there. What the fuck? Yo. What? So you got the Spider-Man role right now. If you stay. Because we had so much fun. I want to do it again. And this time, what about Sanaa Lathan? What about whoever else you want? Name the female star that you want to smash, and I'll just bring her over here. But yeah, but look what it seems like, a setup. A setup? Who, me? I'm just here to set you up with the acting role. I'm the good guy here. Your agent told me about you, and you're amazing. In a few ways. You're very amazing in another way. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. No! Hey, you already did it. You're about to become the biggest actor in the world. It happened. And you slept with J-Lo. You slept with J-Lo, dude. And I'm gonna let you sleep with so-and-so. Name of a female actress. Neil Long, like whoever. You don't want to sleep with Neil Long? You did it. Playboy. I got you on tape. You got the acting role. So this is what we're going to do. You either stay tonight, sleep with the most beautiful actress of your choosing, because Mary J. Blige is here. The baddest women in the world are here. All I got to do is do this, and they coming. So you're going to get her, and you're going to be Spider-Man for like 2-3 movies. I can't guarantee the third one, but I can guarantee you're going to be Spider-Man 6, and they got to make you Spider-Man 7, and you may be Spider-Man 8. But if you leave, I got you on tape, Playboy. So what you gonna do? Gotta stay. Got you on tape. Gotta stay. And that is how Diddy allegedly gets you. Remember, what is a guy that just fell from grace that was playing who's the guy that just lost everything? This explanation has been traumatic for me. Leaving and getting a lobotomy. But if you leave, you're blackballed, though. What is my pause? But what's the guy's name, y'all? Jonathan Majors. I think that's what happened to Jonathan Majors. Promise you. Jonathan Majors be acting gay as hell. Check this out. You don't think this happened to Jonathan Majors? Let me show y'all something. You don't think they got Jonathan Majors? Where it is? Okay, here it is. This is Jonathan Majors. They got his ass. They got his ass. That's Jonathan Majors right there. They got his ass. Hold on. Wait, there's more. Where is that video? This nigga look gay as hell. They had him on, where is Vibe magazine, looking like a whole sissy. Hold up. You know what? It looks so gay, I don't even want to show it. Jonathan Majors looked like a whole sissy. And just in case y'all are wondering, he is not sleeping with damn, what's the girl's name? Shit. Who is Jonathan Majors in a relationship with? What the hell is her name? Who is Jonathan Majors in a relationship with? Megan Good. He is not smashing Megan Good. He is with Megan Good in order to try to get his career back on track. Jonathan Majors, it seems like he's gay. No, I'm talking about Megan Good. I think he's gay. So I think Jonathan Majors stop wanting to go to Diddy parties, stop wanting to get pounded, or he failed the egg test and he lost everything. And they used that video of him running from the white girl as just an excuse. But I think they wanted him to do some more stuff. But this is what happens in the Diddy parties and why it happens in the Diddy parties. Pharrell is like hip hop royalty, but I think a lot of these dudes are gay. I think a lot of these dudes are super gay, but Diddy, someone said make it bigger. I'm not answering the question of what is the egg test. I'm not, because I just found out about it. I'm not answering what, not hard-boiled eggs. Oh, I heard it's not a hard-boiled egg. I heard it's a normal egg, and because the key is, according to what I heard, what they be doing to the dudes is it's a normal egg, and it needs to be able to not, That's what the egg test is. But I don't think it's a hard-boiled egg. I think it's a normal egg. Who lied to Suge about the egg test? That's where I heard it from, I think. The Suge Knight interview. Somebody said, yo, Amanda said, I love me some eggs. So apparently, Jonathan Majors be making eggs for Megan Good. He has a different type of way to crack the eggs for Megan Good when he's about to make her breakfast. Thank you, Real Tea with Krista Marie. Thank you for becoming a member. All right. Mike Lamb said, I need to go watch Babylon. So, who wants to watch Babylon with me? Where can I watch the movie Babylon? Okay. So I want to look at Babylon, and I want to go rewatch Blink Twice. Blink Twice was good as hell. So I want to watch Blink Twice again. I think I'm going to schedule it tomorrow. So I want to have a watch party with everybody. And if you guys want to all have a watch party with me, I need y'all to click this link. Where is it? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find the freaking link. Where is it? Here it is. All right. Okay. So I'm dropping a link in the chat right now, and it says join Let Go Mafia. It says join Let Go Mafia. If you all want to have a watch party with me, everybody click the link, join Let Go Mafia. I'm ready to be part of the watch party. Let's do it. So everybody click the link and join Let Go Mafia. We're going to have watch parties. We're going to be able to have these type of conversations offline and continue the conversation. And also, we're going to have Zoom calls once a week, and we're going to talk about coaching, childhood trauma, all kinds of shit. All right. So right now, everybody click the link that I just dropped in the chat, and it says join Let Go Mafia. And we're going to have a watch party. That's exactly my vibe. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Everybody click the link. 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 The link is also linked at the top of the chat. Hold on, let me do this. So now I'll just link that at the top of the chat. So everybody right now, join Let Go Mafia. If you see Let Go Mafia in the chat, click it. It's only $20. What's happening? Yes, $20. Baby oil, butt plugs, eggs, what else? Thanks for all donations. Are gratefully appreciated. Definitely hit the like button if you have not done so. Oh, thank you so much, Brown Sugar. Shout out to Brown Sugar. Are y'all joining Let Go Mafia or what? Join Let Go Mafia. Oh, I know what I didn't do. Where's my phone? Because some of y'all have not watched Blink Twice. I would love to watch Blink Twice with y'all because it is probably one of the best movies I've seen in, I would say, a good 5 years. That was a good-ass movie. Hell to the no. Hold on a second. I'm dropping the link in the chat again. All right, there we go. So hit that link, hit that link, hit that link, hit that link. There's a link I just dropped in the chat. There's a link I just dropped in the chat. Click the link that I just dropped in the chat. All right, so I'm out of here. Make sure to click the link to join Let Go Mafia. I'm from London. Apparently, they're investigating people now as well. Diddy. Yes, they're I heard that. They're shout out to Amanda. Amanda is in London and they're investigating her. I mean, they're investigating people in London also. Let's watch it in Discord together. I don't understand Discord, Mama. Somebody's name is Mama. I'm not calling somebody Mama. Their name is Mama. My blank would break a finger. What? My something would break a finger. Don't play with me. What? Your what will break a finger? What is that? Your cherry will break a finger? Your pear? What? Your peach? What the hell is that? Thank you for the shout out. No problem. I join. All right. Good. I'm waiting on y'all to join. Angela Chung said I'll join. Oh, ass. Okay, gotcha. Wait, so not my ass would break a finger. Oh, she said her ass. Oh, peach is the butt. Okay. I was trying to be nice. I didn't want to just assume what it was, so I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't want to assume because I didn't understand your ass would break a finger. But now I get what you're saying because it's so tight. Okay. Gotcha. I gotcha. All right, y'all. See y'all on the other side. Everybody join Let Go Mafia. And we're going to work out when we're going to do this watch party because I want to ask everybody when everybody's available. So click the link, click all these different links, and I will talk to y'all later.
The card game. Hey, how about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
They ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
came up with a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask. And it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, forgive their father, forgive what happened to them, and most importantly, hear her mother's side of the story that she never divulged to you, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. All of the resentment, the lack of being heard, but all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing. Okay, I got you, mama. I don't know. Okay. Well, I have my my other app that I'm working on. I got my other app. I don't really need Discord. I don't really understand Discord. Discord is extremely annoying. I don't know what the hell is going on with Discord. So I'm not doing a Discord. That shit is crazy. So I got my school app and that will suffice. So talk to y'all later.